We are just absolutely thrilled to be able to share this with you and with our community for many years to come. If you ever did visit our old office, it would fit just in the little back room of what is now our huge book center. And it is amazing to see the staff working inside, to see just so many opportunities of things that will happen in the future, and many things that we don't probably even know about yet, but are just little kernels or little words on a page that are going to inspire us to do even more and to do even more for the kids.
Madison Reading Project provides free quality books to children, families, educators, and many different community partners in the greater Dane County area. And we always want to help children and their families, encourage children to read, to love to read, and to grow their home libraries and classroom libraries. So we have many thousands of beautiful books that have been selected by our staff and donated by our volunteers and donors so that we can get them back out to children in our community. So our old space was on the far west side of Madison, and it was a great home, but it was starting to get extremely tight, and definitely was in our plans to make a bigger space that was also accessible to many different people, that was close to a lot of our partners. And then we just needed more room for books, for our staff, for volunteers, and just a little bit of breathing room for what's to come next for Madison Reading Project. So during COVID, it was extremely difficult, but we had our busiest year during COVID, and that was really the push, was to try and get into our new space before the summer.
Reading and the doors it opens up for people is personal for me. When I was in the second grade, my teacher noticed that I was having difficulty keeping up. Through a combination of one-on-one support at school and my mother working with me tirelessly on my reading, I was able to get up to grade level and later excel. This built my confidence and established my lifelong love for learning, reading, numbers, and problem solving. The kids and their families that the Madison Reading Project serves deserves the same opportunity. This is why I am so passionate about their mission, what they've accomplished, and their goals for the future. On behalf of the City of Fitchburg and the kids and their families you support, thank you for your work to promote literacy and set kids up for success.
There's thousands of books here. There's books that are constantly going in and out. But we do categorize them in many different ways, so it's easy for our staff, or eventually for when partners and teachers come back into the center, so they can find things pretty quickly. So whether they're organized by genre, if it's baby board books, is it middle school books, high school books, picture books, certain topics, and also we have a whole collection of Spanish language books as well. The books are truly our main inspiration, is to inspire children to love reading and to own the books. But we have hundreds of different partners throughout the area, whether it's an event that we might do with a partner once a year, and we also have many partners where we're meeting with them at least on a monthly basis to make sure that the kids they're working with have quality books throughout the year.
When I was a kid, I spent every summer visiting my dad in Princeton, New Jersey. We had a regular routine. We would pack a lunch, load up the car, and drive to the library. I would make a beeline for the kids section, looking for really any book I hadn't read yet. We'd check out a stack of books for the whole family, and we'd head to the pool, where I would happily spend the rest of the day in between jumping in the pool, coming back, and reading my books. And you can bet that if there had been a reading project, I would have been there. I would have been knocking on this door asking for books, because I was and am a complete and total bookworm. So I am really delighted to support the work of the Madison Reading Project, and I can think of no better way to celebrate all of the books that they've given away over 8 years to Madison youth than by opening this book center. This is a great day for bookworms everywhere.
Well, books are extremely important. It's definitely a key part of literacy, and we found through the years that letting children as much as possible select their own quality books whether those are brand new books or books they see themselves represented in. They might be books that they see different characters, whether they've seen them on TV. Something that's definitely relevant to them, that gets them excited, different genres, whether it's a picture book, a graphic novel. All of those different things add up and give a boost to children so that they're able to own that book and get excited about it, and hopefully will reread it many times or share it with a friend or a family member. So we definitely, reading is definitely a huge component of learning, and definitely want to try and help our youngest readers all the way up, encourage them to read so that they can have a great quality life thereafter.
Just over the weekend, we gave out our 200,000th book, which is just, it's amazing. It really is. So it did start with an idea, and it's one of the things that I think has always encouraged me to keep going and to keep pushing. Is every book does matter, whether it's 100,000th or 200,000th. Each individual book that we are able to provide to kids that will inspire them, that they will want to reread or share with a friend or with a sibling. That's really what I think our staff is so passionate about, and finding the most amazing books for all different readers, all different levels or languages, to really help spark that curiosity and love of reading.